an Ilyushin Il-76 plane crashed near Port Sudan and all crew lost. So what really happened? Those are the things we'll be covering in this video. As you always know, I try to bring you a kind of a full replication or sample of that particular plane involved in the incident or accident, so it should give you idea if I'm not able to see the actual plane. So this is what an Il-76 Ilyushin looks like. So, and you can see that it's a very massive cargo plane, and I also try to get this. Just please see everything as just illustration, and none of this represents the actual plane involved in this accident that will be discussed in the video. So they are just there to give an illustration of something like what interior could look like and how massive this cargo plane is. Now let's look at how many people were on board when this happened, what happened to them, and the crash summary and the key facts. But before that, in case you are new here, welcome to Foskaay Aviation. I'm Solomon Foskaay. On this channel, meanwhile, I'm not a pilot, just an aviation enthusiast. So I bring you simplified analysis on the latest incident, accident, and event in aviation. So if that interests you, kindly like, subscribe, tap notification bell for more, and also look forward to your contribution via the comment. We are always all here together to learn. So now let's quickly cover the details of this crash. First, we look at when did this happen. It happened on December 9th, 2025, and I'm recording this December 10th, so that's just within the last 24 hours, around 10 local time, and it was said to be on the approach phase, like approaching probably where it planned to land. The type of plane is Ilyushin Il-76, which is a 4-engine heavy cargo plane. I think this was initially made by the Soviet Union there and then, so it's now controlled by Russia. So operator is the Sudanese Air Force, and occupant, as at the time of this crash, is said to have 10 crew. So I tried to even locate the location, the airbase they said maybe it took off from and things, but you know, Sudan, South Sudan, all those areas been embroiled in civil war and things for years. So there are a lot of air bases that are shooting up in different places that you cannot even locate on Google Maps. So, but I'll try to give you some maybe something around the location that I've seen. So they were 10, all were said to be crew. So, and sadly it's all fatal, so they all sustained fatal injury. So fatality is said to be 10, that's all on board, none on ground. Aircraft damage was destroyed, a total write-off, and you will know why when we look at what happened. The flight was said to be food aid mission from and to Osman Digna Air Base. And you know, so funny enough is like, or maybe surprising, is that I couldn't even locate this air base on Google map itself. So that's, but if you have more idea or details about this air base, to kindly share in the comment. Like I said, always fostering learning community. So whether not really specified what happened according to unofficial account, let's now see what happened to this massive cargo plane. It was said to crash in flame on approach to a military base about 10 kilometers west of Port Sudan. This impacts with terrain and burst fire. And then this Port Sudan, let's try to even locate this. For those that may not really have idea, Sudan is located like adjacent or opposite of Saudi Arabia, so which some will call the Middle East or Southeast Asia or something. So this Saudi Arabia is the Arab Emirate here, Jordan and Israel and things like that. Then you have Egypt. So you have Sudan and Southern Sudan, I think, below it. So opposite here we have the Red Seas between them and Saudi Arabia. So it's a port near that Red Sea. Is called Red Sea City, Port Sudan. So if we look at the Port Sudan, most of the places are deserts. So this is like the city or town, whatever we'll call it. Yeah, I think it should be a city. So this is the city here, Port Sudan. So they said it crashed maybe like 10 kilometers west of it. So probably moving down, and that means it's getting closer to the Port Sudan International Airport. So this is the airport here. You can see it. So if I try to give a kind of visual of before that, this is the Port Sudan International. So that Port Sudan city also have a major port that serve international through the Red Sea for the Sudan, and also they have this international airport. But there are other micro, military bases around which we are not able to, a lot of these, they are in civil war and things like that. So most time when crashes like this happen, they withhold a lot of information. So except it really happen around close to where there are a lot of people, and some people are able to film it and get it across online, it's very difficult to get more or accurate details from a lot of this place. So if I try to give it an address, and let's see how that connects with the Port Sudan, then you can see it that it closes like around the same, and this is the Red Sea. So it's very close. So probably at fell off and crashed somewhere around there. So it was approaching the base, but the base isn't, I wasn't able to locate it on the Google map. So if you are able to kindly share it, I would gladly like to share the coordinate in the comment. I would gladly like to check it out as well. So it's up to you guys. Share your own update or experience with this Ilyushin Il-76 below. Let's learn together about the plane and probably what would have led to the cause of the crash. Some are saying because Russia, is manufactured and maintained parts and all those things from Russia, probably is part of sanction and things like that. Because I think another one crashed like that just within a month ago or so, like that as well, just fell off and things like that. So could there have been similar incident, considering very shady info is being allowed outside there? Kindly let's learn together in the comment, and please watch other video suggested. Always remember to do good to humanity and nature with your knowledge wherever you are, to make the world and universe a better place for us all. See you in the next one. I remain Foskaay. Thanks for tuning in. Peace and